not even in the top 10, but it shouldn't take away from what he's done this year. It's been a very good season for him.
And it's going to be an exciting showcase. We'll keep you updated with the results each day during the voting. And now the Golden State Warriors start. And the old core of this team out there, Curry and Clay as guards with Draymond at 4. Andrew Wiggins is out there with James Wiseman. And for the 76ers, down on the block, it's Harris and Embiid. Outside the wings are Curry and Green. And it's Simmons in at point. A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
It'll be hard for either side to score tonight, Greg. Two lockdown defenses that do it in a variety of ways.
I tell you what, they're both strong on the ball, in help, and in transition. And both coaches do a great job of making in-game adjustments.
Curry with him. And Curry picks him up defensively. And that one's good. Wiggins.
An excellent score off the dribble. Wiggins starting to excel in the catch-and-shoot game, too.
Simmons on the wing. He's covered by Thompson. High post, Embiid. Curry meets him. The shot missing. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way.
Boy, they are frigid right now. I mean, failing to connect on their first 4 attempts.
It's hauled in by the 76ers.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
The shot by Curry, no good.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And, you know, for a big man, I think Green is one of the better dime droppers in the league. I mean, he's a true point forward who has excellent vision and speed. Oh! You know, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane bounce, he takes advantage of it, really demonstrating how lethal he is in the air.
How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
And that one's good. Wiggins.
Boy, the progression of Wiggins' game out beyond the arc. He now is not only shooting that shot, he's expecting to make it.
To the middle, here's Embiid, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Wiggins passes to Thompson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Down low, Embiid fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
You know, it's the muscle and size of Embiid that allow him to score through contact.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Warriors.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
Here's Curry. His last outing with 20 points. Yes, that goes in. Curry's got 5 now.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush. You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
Warriors leading by 5. Well, something, Greg, we can't take for granted. It's nice just to see Klay Thompson out on the floor.
No doubt, Kevin. You know, the NBA is just a better league with a healthy Klay Thompson. It makes this team more fun to watch. Good for humor and one incredible performance a year.
Here's Wiggins. And the Warriors miss again. The 76ers shooting 36% in this first quarter, trying to get their bearings. Out to Harris. Fires the three. The shot, no good. So Golden State will take it the other way. Their last encounter was in San Francisco.
Yeah, and looking back at their last game against this club, they were badly out-rebounded.
Yeah, and that turned the tide, the rebounding differential. They've got to focus and make it a team effort to really pound the glass.
Golden State's gone 4-6 from long range here early on. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. That three off the mark. The 76ers trail by 5. It's stolen by Curry. Now the Warriors moving it up. A finish, and it's Thompson with the jam.
Well, I tell you what, Curry is such a tremendous perimeter shooter that I think his ability to set up teammates and his unselfishness are often underrated.
And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here. And Greg, at this point in the year, if your system overall doesn't seem to be working, how much can you really change before the offseason?
Well, usually a system change would come with a coaching change, but sometimes it's not the system, and sometimes you just need a different voice. And keep in mind, you also have to evaluate that roster and find out if the players on that roster are a good match for the system.
You know, there aren't a lot of centers in the league, true centers, who are in the MVP discussion on a yearly basis. Embiid is one of those proud few.
For Philadelphia, they have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. The first one falls. Damian Lee, he's checked in for Golden State. And Embiid drops them both.
Already a very confident player, knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
And it's Wiseman that time on the assist by Curry.
Oh, fantastic job by Wiseman to just stick with it, not let the contact disrupt him. Totally focused on the rim.
Curry passes to Green. That shot off. Wiggins with some nice D. And Curry has it in the corner. Bangs home the trifecta. Curry's got 8 points.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could.
We've seen those kinds of plays get them going in the past.
Wiseman dishes to Curry. Green against Harris. Green, the pass to Wiggins. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And Wiggins thrived as a secondary option. Seems that is the role he's best fit for. His efficiency soared.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. And with Wiggins, he didn't face the same pressure, Greg. It was a huge weight off his shoulders.
And that mental aspect impacts play. Wiggins was asked to do less, and as a result, ended up doing more.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. George Niang, he's checked in for Green. And it's Jake Milton in for Seth Curry. Here's Harris. Green with the block.
Green takes great pride in his defense now. He loves the 9 shots at the rim, and playing bigger than his 6'8" frame would lead you to believe.
Bielitsa, he's checked in for Green. Here's Lee, and a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
Simmons can bounce now. He's 6'11", but he can get up in the air too. Makes dunks a lot more fun when you're that tall and can bounce like Simmons can.
And the dunk by Bielitsa.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Here's Milton. Good D by Lee.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And a deep three from Curry. Sinks the triple. Curry's got 11.
Yeah, they've built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for them later on.
Pass to Bielitsa. And the dunk by Bielitsa.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Simmons dishes to Embiid. Over Wiseman. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Well, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Simmons. And some changes here for the 76ers. Andre Drummond's checked in for Joel Embiid. Korkmaz comes in for Harris. And Maxey subbed in for Simmons. Golden State also making some changes. Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Wiseman. Kuminga comes in for Andrew Wiggins. And Poole subbed in for Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Bielitsa kicks to Poole. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And the Warriors lead by 20.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
When that happens, you simply just hope they start cooling off.
And the 76ers call time here. Clark, we know injury prevention is a huge aspect for teams, and it seems like training staffs hold a lot more weight than they did in the past.
I think you're exactly right, Kevin. No doubt about it, and for good reason. I mean, the medical staffs include doctors and trainers and physiotherapists and the like, and they really have enhanced what goes into preparing players for their seasons throughout their careers, and it's become more precise, it's better. Yet there are still going to be injuries, but the treatment and care players get now, I think, is platinum level across the league.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Matisse Thybulle checked in for the 76ers. The Warriors also with a sub. Moody's checked in for Lee. Back to Poole. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Poole's got his third basket of the night.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Yeah, you got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
Drummond passes to Maxey. The second effort, and that one's good. Drummond's got his second bucket tonight.
One of the key components of Drummond's game. He's an intimidating presence on the offensive glass.
Iguodala kicks to Kuminga. Now, here's Poole. D right on him. Here's Moody. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Maxey.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And if you need help spacing the floor, Moody's your guy. He's a nightmare to defend.
An elite three-point shooter, you have to go out and guard him. But if you close out too hard, he can put the ball on the floor and take advantage of the driving lane. So pick your poison.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Joe's checked in. And Golden State also making a change. Toscano's checked in. And the second free throw, good. 1:39 left in the first quarter. Here's Niang. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And the rejection by Iguodala. And they'll keep possession. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him. It's going to be Drummond shooting. They get Andre Iguodala.
If you look at the leaders in rebounding, it's almost a sure thing that Drummond's name is going to be near the top of that list. That's the kind of impact on the boards he's made over his career.
And that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession. Reed is checked in for Philadelphia. And the Warriors also making a change. Porter's checked in for Andre Iguodala. We've got 1:18 left here in the first quarter. Here's Porter. Kuminga, no good. And Greg, when it comes to players who've led the league in rebounding, very few have done it as many times as Drummond.
And the guys that have done it more than twice, like Andre, I've got some good news for him. Every one of them is either in the Hall of Fame or soon will be.
And stolen by Drummond. It's stolen by Kuminga. Now, here's Poole. Defense right on him. And it's sent back by Drummond.
A really good shot blocker. I like how Drummond times it up when he goes after those rejections. Well done.
And the pass to Joe. Six on the shot clock. Here's Drummond. Banked in off the glass. Drummond's got 8 points. And here are the Warriors now. 17-point game. Fresh from a win against Portland.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
Boy, it really showed the trust they have in one another. I love how they got after it, and you could feel that they were playing for each other.
The Warriors have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for, around 80% on the season.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement, so that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
Here's Drummond. Can't cash in from close range. 1 second left. It's not going to go for him. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Warriors lead by 19. And this Warriors team has an interesting mix of championship vets.
The best 19 love to teach. The good player.
Agreed. No doubt Wiggins has been soaking up that wisdom. Greg stepping up his game in the process.
Yeah, a big culture shift coming from Minnesota, and he's blossomed under the tutelage of these Hall of Famers.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a very convincing performance here from the Warriors so far.
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots.
So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Thompson is out there with Jordan Poole. Then there's Moody. Then it's Porter. And it's Toscano in at the 4. Nice shot by Thompson.
I really believe we can go ahead now and lock Klay Thompson in on the short list of the greatest pull-up shooters in the NBA, and we might be talking the all-time list here.
Korkmaz passes to Drummond. Porter with a block. And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Joe passes to Drummond. Moves back up. Now, here is Reed. Thibault kicks to Reed. Launches a 3. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2. Warriors leading by 18. Thompson for the triple. And another 3 for Golden State.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Here's Reed. Trying to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That'll be his second foul of the game. And Philadelphia making a change here. Curry's checked in. Then for the Warriors, Draymond Green comes in for Moody. And Curry subbed in for Jordan Poole. It's Curry outside. And they recover it. Right side Green. Passes it to Toscano. Oh, that's blocked. Here's Curry. AT that time from Curry. And it's Porter with the ball for Golden State.
Paul Reed.
And the 76ers with some changes. Harris is checked in for Andre Drummond. And it's Ben Simmons in for Korkmaz. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And Ben Simmons picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Joel Embiid comes in for Reed. And it's Green in for Matisse Thybulle. Basket good.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense. In the first quarter, he was killing them from outside. But he can't get it going here.
Simmons inside. Covered by Wiggins. Wiggins with some nice D. To the inside. And it's Green with the jam.
Boy, Andrew Wiggins, the former first overall pick, showing off his passing skills there.
The 76ers trail by 21. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Ben Simmons gets the bucket.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Curry dishes to Thompson. Wiggins passes to Green. Back to Wiggins. With a step back. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Embiid's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Curry passes to Embiid. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. And that's 11 points for Joel Embiid. Warriors leading by 17. Pass to Thompson. And Ben Simmons picks up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And already his 3rd foul. It's got to be time to get him out of there probably until the 3rd quarter.
Shake Milton, he's checked in for Seth Curry. Wiseman's checked in for Golden State. Simmons against Curry. The 3-ball. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. The 76ers trail by 17. The drive by Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
The slashability of Simmons. Really creating havoc for the defense with his aggressive, cutting mentality.
Now Thompson. 11 points in the game. Here's Curry. And almost gets it to go, so he'll shoot 2 here. And Clark, you know, you were actually one of the original stretch bigs, so do you think your game would be more suited for today's NBA?
Kevin, stretch big may be stretching it a little bit in analyzing my game. I did have a decent shot, but my work was done with ball skills and scoring inside. I would have added the perimeter shot, so I think I would have been able to handle today's game effectively, being kind of a combo forward. Big enough to do work inside, but skilled enough to get outside, too.
And the Warriors making a change here. Lee's checked in.
In draft night 2009, Stephen Curry falls to Golden State at the 7th spot. Since that moment, the Warriors franchise and the league have never been the same. Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
The free throw drops for Embiid. Warriors leading by 14. Curry looking it over. Over Harris. Buries the easy one. Curry's got 4 points this quarter.
I mean, what can we say about Steph's jumper that hadn't already been said?
Green kicks to Simmons. Harris passes to Embiid. Count it. Embiid's got 16.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Maxey's checked in for Danny Green. Here's Curry. The shot from the low post is good. He's got 17.
Oh, how about an athletic play by Curry? There's some contact, but he slips by it and gets it to go.
He's going up for the alley-oop and finished off by Wiseman.
And just caught the D there by surprise. Love when Wiseman goes for the big air on the alley-oop.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Philadelphia shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
And, you know, you don't have to tell them what their free throw numbers are. I mean, they're well aware of it, believe me.
Bielitsa, he's checked in for the Warriors.
They're having a lot of success from the line here in the second quarter.
Here's Wiggins, and it's good off the back rim and in.
Hey, it's a simple game. Just take what the defense allows. Wiggins reads it, smooth with the mid-range stroke. Knock it down.
Lee outside. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2. The 76ers trail by 20. Here's Milton, and that one drops for him. He's got 4 points this quarter. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Golden State. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Wiggins from outside. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got his 6th rebound on the night.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
A shot by Milton, no good. Warriors leading by 18. Pass to Bielitsa. Wiggins up top, guarded by Harris. And it's Wiggins missing.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
Harris kicks to Milton. The pass to Maxey. Inside, here's Embiid. Wiseman with the rebound. Golden State's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Basket counts. Lee's got 6.
Nice assist there, typically attacking with the scoring move. This time, Wiggins attacks with the pass.
Now, here's Maxey, guarded by Curry. Here's Simmons. Here's Embiid. No luck, they battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down. Warriors shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Niang's checked in. Warriors leading by 21. Here's Wiggins. The rebound by Niang.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Harris out of hand on it, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bielitsa. And the Warriors making a change here. Kuminga's checked in. Shot from the inbound, and he sinks the layup.
That's good vision from Harris. I mean, he draws so much attention himself, so he's become a capable passer.
Golden State moving the ball around. Pass to Wiggins. Here's the 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. On the wing, Milton. To the right side. Maxey passes to Milton. No good on the triple. On offense, here are the Warriors. They have a 19-point lead. Up next for them is the Pacers in Indianapolis. That will be their second of this 5-game road trip.
Man, I like the aggressiveness of Iguodala. I mean, remarkable at taking it all the way to the rack.
And a wide open look for Lee. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
And that was not an easy game for them. I mean, they barely hung on at the end of regulation. They were able to pull it out in overtime.
And it could turn out to be one of their biggest wins of the season. I mean, just because of the way they came through when it mattered most. That's That's a clutch play that could serve them well going forward.
Kicks it out to Iguodala. No good from outside. The 76ers trail by 19. Milton the pass to Niang. Back to Milton. Lets the three fly. Pass to Embiid. No good there. The Warriors go the other way with it. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. And the dunk by Bielitsa.
Major posterization right there, guys. The defender gave up way too much height. All he could do was try to get out of the picture.
Now, here's Maxey, covered by Lee. Driving in, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. The 76ers have shot 6 of 7 at the line. First free throw is good.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
And the 76ers with some changes. Drummond's checked in for Joel Embiid. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Harris. And it's Korkmaz in for Shake Milton. Then for the Warriors, Otto Porter Jr., he's checked in for Bielitsa. Moody comes in for Wiggins. And Poole subbed in for Damian Lee. Poole, the pass to Iguodala. Back to Poole. Score the basket. His fourth. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
Boy, the unselfishness of Iguodala is really admirable. A forward with excellent vision. He has a feel for when one of his guys is open.
And Drummond throws it down.
And that's rocking the rim. Give him 2 points and tack on some for style.
Oh, he deserves them. He deserves all the points he can get there. Sensational.
I call that an executive summary statement.
Iguodala finds Porter. Here's Kuminga. And stolen by Drummond. Aston Niang. And here's Maxey. Here's Korkmaz. Offensive rebound. Drummond. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Here's Porter. And finished off by Porter.
Porter breaking him down there. He's got pretty good ball skills at the forward position.
32 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Maxey. He makes that one drop, only a second and 5 tries.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
Now, here's Poole. Defense is right there. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Warriors have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10. And the first one at the line is good. Both free throws good from Poole. Curry passes to Niang. Not enough on that one as it misses. And so it's the Golden State.
I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
The stars of this team in the post, Harris and Embiid. Outside the wings are Curry and Green. And it's Simmons in at the 1. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. So valuable on the defensive side of the ball, Simmons goes beyond versatile, Clark. He can guard 1 through 5 at a very high level.
Well, Kevin, you start with his tremendous athleticism for a guy that's a legitimate 6'11". He takes pride in defending. He's disruptive as well as disciplined. Remarkable athleticism of Simmons right there. Driving to the cup. When he's doing that, you need to get out of his way.
Wiseman kicks to Thompson. Warriors the rebound.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they?
Yes, they can. They can't allow him to beat them to too many more of those.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. The shot by Curry, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on James Wiseman.
Don't care how strong you are, how big you are, what you think you can do. Embiid is a load to handle. And Joel will get to the line.
Well, free throw drops for Embiid.
And it's been an outstanding game for them at the free throw line, not missing their chances when they get them.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
He is such a well-coordinated, fluid athlete for his shot. Joel Embiid blocks a lot of shots and probably changes even more.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads-up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Green, the pass to Wiggins. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Curry. No good on the shot. Good D by Thompson.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Curry, wide open. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Curry's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Tell you what, it's just one of those nights where Curry finds a rhythm and just keeps on flowing. This show never gets old.
And that strange tension in the air. That's Ben Simmons and the 76ers. What looked like a surefire separation never materialized. And Simmons now still with the team. I can tell you, he has a lot to prove this year.
Wiggins dishes to Wiseman. Curry on the wing. Front past the arc. And another three for Golden State.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Misses the baby hook. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Golden State. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. And then Wiseman slams it in.
Oh, that's a big man move by Wiseman, roughing up the D with that emphatic finish.
An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Reedy's checked in for Philadelphia. Juan Toscano Anderson's checked in for the Warriors. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Curry's shot is good.
And it just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
And Philadelphia calls time here. Curry with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He can't miss from deep. The defense has to regroup here, and I think they've got to change things up because he's locked in from behind the arc.
76ers have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. And Simmons kicks to Reed. Outside Curry. Green finds Curry. Now the pass to Simmons. Just 4 to shoot. And then Simmons slams it in.
You know, what touch from the Australian native, Ben Simmons. I mean, he's so good at staying under control, even when facing physical contact.
Curry passes to Wiggins. There's the drive. And Simmons with the rebound. Simmons got his 4th rebound in this one. He kicks to Reed. Passes to Harris. Green with the rebound. Green's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Trailing here in the game, you can look at his performance as a direct indicator of why they're losing.
And with that great positional size, Thompson confident at getting to this area and converting with consistency.
And they double up Simmons. It's stolen by Curry. Plenty of space. That's good on the jump shot. Curry's got 12 points in just the second half. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Warriors?
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
The 76ers have gone to even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. It's stolen by Green. To the paint, here's Toscano. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Harris. 2. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, hopefully it's not from lack of effort on his part. But his free throw shooting, compared to what he did last year, has been terrible.
First free throw is good. And the 76ers with some changes. Joe's checked in, and it's Shake Milton in for Curry. And the Warriors also making a change. Bielitsa's checked in. He's perfect from the line this time. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
Green with the block. And that'll be Philadelphia as it goes out of bounds. 76ers retain possession. The 76ers making a switch here. Drummond's checked in. The Warriors also with a sub. Damian Lee, he's checked in for Curry. To the left side wing. Pass to Joe. Outside, Simmons launches it. Rebound by Bielitsa.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contributions.
Lee passes to Thompson. Shoots from 12. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. And following this game, they'll challenge the Grizzlies on the road at the FedEx Forum in Memphis. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. Green with the block. Golden State's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Bielitsa passes to Lee. And there's a foul. Will go on Shake Milton. That's foul number 2 for him. Some changes for Philadelphia. George Niang, he's checked in for Reed. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Shake Milton. And Maxey subbed in for Ben Simmons. And the Warriors also making a change. Otto Porter Jr., he's checked in for Green. And the Warriors with possession here. And Porter, here we go. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Joe. He's covered by Thompson. Joe can't get it to go. And it's Porter with the ball for Golden State. Knocked loose. Dishes to Lee. To the inside. Here's Toscano. Goes up again. And Thybulle sends it back. Now, here's Maxey. Covered by Lee. Niang kicks to Thybulle. Trying to get something going. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here. Korkmaz checked in for Philadelphia. And then for Golden State. Kuminga's come in for Toscano Anderson. Moody comes in for Klay Thompson. And Poole subbed in for Damian Lee. Count the basket. Drummond's got 16.
And, you know, Drummond has no problem playing through contact. He excels at using that strong body of his to fight through contact and finish.
Now, here's Poole. He's guarded closely. Good D by Drummond. Philadelphia's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Good evening, Kevin. Now, the NBA does get high marks for its diversity, but there is some frustration on that front when you look at head coaches and front office positions. All-star Karl Anthony Towns said, men of color deserve a chance to lead a team, run an organization, and make their mark. Not just with a jersey on, but with a suit on. Guys?
Thank you, David. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And guys, I think that's a tribute to his work ethic. I mean, it's not by accident that he's enjoying the success he is at the free throw line.
Andre Iguodala is checked in for Bielitsa, and he makes that one.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
Pass to Poole. Tries from 10, buries the jump shot. Poole's got 5 points now this quarter.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Here's Korkmaz. He can't get that one, and it's the Warriors taking it the other way.
Boy, a little contact will not deter Drummond. I mean, he gets physical right back and finishes strong.
Golden State's gone 2 of 5 with a 3-point shot since coming out of the break.
That's his 4th foul. I'm sure he recognizes the situation because number 5 put him in a rough, tough spot.
He's shooting free throws, number 4 in 5 here. And he knocks down the first one.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
So he gets them both. 76ers shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. And it's Thibault in the corner. Maxey passes to Niang. Here's Korkmaz, trains it from beyond the arc. Korkmaz has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Warriors leading by 23. There's the pass to Porter. To the middle, here's Kuminga. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Making the correct read right there. Otto Porter showing you his basketball IQ.
Niang passes to Drummond. Now, here's Maxey. They get it again. Tries again. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Moses Moody. And this is his 2nd trip to the line in the game. That free throw missing.
Selected 9th overall in the 2012 draft, Drummond's carved out a nice NBA career for himself.
And no good on the 2nd free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there.
They're not doing themselves any favors with their free throw shooting this half.
And Greg, just from the eye test, Kuminga's built like a guy who's in his late 20s.
And physically, he's got some LeBron James to him. Great natural strength, fast, explosive off the floor. When he puts his head down and goes to the bucket, he can be unstoppable.
Philadelphia's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the 3rd. This is it to Korkmaz. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Niang, no good. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Golden State. Kuminga, no good. There's 1:54 left to play in the 3rd. Korkmaz, no good. Golden State's gone 2 of 5 with a 3-point shot since coming out of the break. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Yeah, guys, I mean, he's been a very steady hand for them when it comes to his free throw shooting.
Embiid, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. Wiseman's checked in for the Warriors. The 76ers shooting 37% so far in the 3rd quarter, and they're not satisfied with this lack of offensive execution.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Here's Poole. of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. 76ers shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Here's Maxey, and slam dunk by Maxey.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Iguodala kicks to Poole. Pocket 6, three-pointer. Here's Wiseman.
Oh, yes, sir. Come on, bring it.
You just can't teach size and length, and Wiseman beats everyone to the ball for that second chance opportunity. And this has been a comedy of errors. I mean, you can just add another one to the list.
Some changes here for the Warriors. Wiggins is checked in for Kuminga. Thompson comes in for Moody. And Curry subbed in for Jordan Poole. Here's Wiseman, and it's blocked. Now, here's Maxey, guarded by Curry. Here's Korkmaz. No good with the triple. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And here are the Warriors now. Wiseman finds Curry. Takes a three. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Maxey passes to Niang. Another miss by Philadelphia. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. The Warriors on top, just dominating this one. Live from Philadelphia. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. And Golden State looking at who they've got. At the guard spot, it's Curry and Thompson. James Wiseman's out there with Iguodala. And it's Wiggins in at the small forward position. First one falls for him. Amazing how many players we're seeing come into the NBA, Clark, from all over the world right now.
Well, it's truly a global game, Kevin, and give credit to former Commissioner David Stern and certainly Adam Silver and his staff. But the league is a global league. The star players have done a great job of promoting it as a worldwide game as well. Every year you get players from multiple continents, Asia, Africa, Europe, Australia. Basketball is, again, it's a global game, so it makes sense we'll see more players from all over the world in the NBA.
Curry gets the bucket.
You know, at close range, Curry has a plethora of shots. You simply can't allow him to get those looks.
Curry attacking, and Wiseman sends it back.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Right wing. Green with the ball. And it's Iguodala picking him up. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andre Iguodala. And that'll be his third foul so far. And the 76ers making a change here. Milton's checked in. Then for the Warriors, Toscano Anderson comes in for Andrew Wiggins. And it's Damian Lee in for Thompson. Lee fires. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 8th assist in the game. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Curry kicks to Niang. To halt the run. Wiseman with the rebound. Wiseman's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. On its way from Curry for two, and too long on the shot. 76ers have gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. Here's Niang, and he lays it straight in.
Really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
The Warriors have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Pass to Iguodala. Now here's Wiseman. Reed covering. Lee passes to Toscano. Some nice passing by Golden State. And finished off by Wiseman.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he?
The refs are much more lenient with that kind of situation than they used to be.
Pressuring the ball and making a play that created the opportunity.
You know, you push it after a steal, there's almost no chance the defense can get back and recover.
It's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. And the 76ers making a change here. Joe's checked in. And the Warriors also making a change. Bielitsa's checked in. Niang kicks to Milton. The 76ers again can't hit it.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Here's Niang. Green, the pass to Reed. And there's the call on Juan Toscano Anderson. That's his first foul. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Niang passes to Joe. And nothing is falling for him right now. Pass to Bielitsa. And the dunk by Bielitsa.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balance. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
The Warriors have gotten 7 of their 8 shots to fall here in the fourth. A tremendous offensive outburst. And there's the pass to Curry. Clark, you know, road teams accustomed to hostile crowds, but it can go too far. Players have been very vocal, saying, respect the game, and then respect us as human beings as well.
And Kevin, I couldn't say it any better. It's that simple. It's not complicated. The right to say anything you want doesn't come with the purchase of a ticket. I think human dignity, common courtesy, and respect supersedes whatever feelings you might have about a particular team or player and overrides whatever price you paid for your ticket.
Passes it to Joe. From deep, Green, and Curry pulls it down. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Golden State. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Here's Niang. He's covered by Bielitsa. Here's Joe. And no good that time. Good D by Lee.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Tipped away. Golden State's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Curry. Count that one. Curry's got 41.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Andre Drummond's checked in for the 76ers. The Warriors also with a sub. Porter's checked in for James Wiseman. Now here's Curry. And there's the drive. Softly drops in the floater. Curry's got 43 points.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
You can see the frustration in the quarter on his face, especially with his team trailing.
Milton kicks to Drummond. Back to Milton. They need this one. Warriors with the rebound. Bielitsa's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And a wide open look for Porter. Off target from 3-point range.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
And the 76ers with some changes. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Green. And Maxey subbed in for Shake Milton. And the Warriors also making a change. Poole's checked in. And this August, the Summer League was back in Las Vegas, Greg, and that's where you're from, that's where you played. How pleased are you to see your hometown become a mecca for the game in the offseason?
Oh, it is such a proud moment for me, born and raised here, growing up here. And quite honestly, I'm just thrilled that we have Summer League again. After what we've gone through, partner, it is just a breath of fresh air to get back to focusing on the little things.
Lee, left side. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Drummond's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. And he comes up with the deuce. Drummond's got 20.
Everything the big man does is working right now. It's Andre Drummond's night. Keep that ball coming to him.
Pass to Lee. It's Bielitsa. And the layup falls.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
Here's Reed. That one, no good. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
And the Warriors making a change here. Weissman's checked in. Wiseman finds Porter. Back to Wiseman. And stolen by Drummond.
The second half, they haven't taken care of the basketball. Simply put, more turnovers now that could hurt them later.
Joe can't get it to go.
And with him missing literally everything he's put up today, you can see why the score is what it is.
He's all alone. Here's Thybulle. Rips down the breakaway slam.
You know, as you add experience, you start to see the floor better. That was a sweet find by Drummond.
Golden State's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the 4th. Bielitsa passes to Wiseman. Here's the teardrop, and the layup is up and in. Poole's got 12 points here in the second half.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
Maxey, it balls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game. The Warriors shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. Now, here's Poole. He's guarded closely. Lee passes to Wiseman. It's hauled in by Thybulle. And it's the 76ers with the ball. Over to the wing. Out to the wing. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Three-pointer. Wiseman with the rebound. Wiseman's got 14, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. And Greg, a lot of new head coaches stepping into this season. How does a first-year coach come in and win over a locker room?
I mean, Kevin, that's a great question, and I think there's a combination of confidence and humility that one has to have. And I think, believe it or not, the most important trait, you got to be consistent. Your message cannot waver. It cannot fluctuate. That's one way that you will lose a locker room.
And so he hits both. The 76ers shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. It's Drummond, top of the key. Over to the left wing. Joe can't get it to go. Now, here's Poole, guarded by Curry. And Poole gets it to go.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's gonna expand.
And Wiseman sends it back.
And putting in work on the defensive end, Wiseman just providing a spark to his team. Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Not his best moment. Obviously, no one on their team's happy right now, but you shouldn't be taking that frustration out on your opponent with a poor foul.
All free throws good from Poole. 1:36 left here in the fourth quarter. Driving inside. Joe good.
The precision passer, Curry, also excellent at seeing his guys when they're open.
Golden State's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Warriors.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them.
Boy, they have gotten their revenge here tonight. They dropped that first matchup earlier this year, but tonight they even things up at 1 apiece on the season against the Sixers.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to